need your ID now.
I don't have any ID to show you.
Sir, we're going to arrest you for concealing identity.
You have an ID on you?
Is that,
yeah,
I'll
protect you myself.
Am I being detained right now?
I'll protect you myself.
For actually filming down back there in our private parking area.
Okay, is that a crime?
It is right now. Do you have your ID?
No, it's not a crime right now.
Can you grab your ID for me, please?
No. Am I being detained for a crime?
Dispatch. We'll be out with a party.
For what?
So I can figure out what's going on.
That's not a crime.
Okay, why don't you grab your ID for me?
No.
You're refusing to ID.
Why don't you tell me what crime I'm committing?
Okay, right now, you're a suspicious party.
That's not a crime.
It is a party right now. I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
It's not a crime.
Okay, why don't you grab your ID for me so I can identify you?
No.
You're refusing to be ID'd right now.
That's correct.
Okay, sit tight for just a second. It's just party right now, so I'm just stopping to speak to you.
Well,
I'm trying to determine who you are, why you're filming the back area of the police department. That's all I'm doing.
Okay, well.
You're refusing to be ID'd right now. You're not going to supply your identification.
I'm not going to consent to anything.
Okay, I'm not asking you to consent. I'm asking you for your ID so I can verify who you are.
Well, my answer is no.
Okay.
You're asking me for it. I'm telling you no.
Sit tight for just a second. That's great.
Okay, what crime are you detaining me for?
You're a suspicious party right now.
Because you need reasonable suspicion that I'm committing a crime.
Right.
What crime?
You're a suspicious party right now, wandering around, filming a city
building.
That's
fine that you think I'm suspicious, but what crime do you suspect me of committing?
Okay, I just explained to you. You can continue to talk in circles.
That's not a crime. You told me it's not a crime.
I told you that you're a suspicious party who's walking around.
But not.
Okay. Do you have identification on you? Are you a resident of Middletown?
So you're hired by the apartment complex?
No, I live here and I volunteered to do it because we've had many break-ins, so.
Okay. Yes, my dear.
Yeah, but I don't have to show you at this time.
You don't, but I'd like to see it.
I'm not going to show you. I'm not under suspicion of anything, and I haven't been in trouble for anything. I'm just minding my own business. So I'm going to go ahead and record you at this time.
Okay.
Do you have any identification?
I don't have to show you any identification, so.
I'd just like the idea so I know who you are.
No, I don't think I'll show it to you.
Is there a reason why not?
So I'm not required to, and
you just
I don't really.
To be difficult, or what?
No, I don't think that I need to be stopped for doing something that's totally legal, and I'm not causing any problems.
Do you understand why we're talking here?
One sec.
Okay. Do you have ID on you?
No.
So you're riding around.
I'm sorry, but I'm not following any of your orders. You don't order me around. I am not under your command.
Sir, you need to identify yourself because the traffic.
And now I am not speaking to you without a lawyer.
Okay, listen to me. I'm going to break your window if you don't let me in.
And you call me a Nazi?
Mm-hmm.
Why are you calling me a Nazi?
Because you're acting like one.
How am I acting like a Nazi doing my job? Got your ID handy? Do you have your ID? Because let me explain something to you.
Stop you.
Do you see your ID, sir?
I'm in my own garage with my property.
Government operations.
It is called obstruction.
Obstruction from standing in my garage.
I'm asking.
Police officer, you also get arrested for that. Okay? You have a driver's license and ID.
I choose not to provide you with my information. I'm going to exercise my rights and not to, officer.
Okay. Well, you're right.
I'm not doing anything wrong.
I'm just telling you, you're going to not know what you're doing exactly. But I tell you, you don't have a right. I'm letting you. I'm trying to identify who you are.
Have I done anything wrong, officer?
I don't know who you are.
Have I done anything wrong?
I just told you. We're getting multiple calls.
Okay.
So I have every reason to be here. Okay. So what you're doing is I know what you're trying to do, make a little YouTube video, trying to get some attention. That is fine. I'm not violating your rights, but I'm telling you, if you don't identify to me, you will be going to jail.
I've spoken with Doug.
But if you don't identify the police officer, that is what's going to get you arrested.
Can I give you...
What you're going to go to jail for is you identify the police officer. And that's a completely different charge. So you better think about what you're doing. I'm asking you politely, okay? I'm going to give you a couple of seconds to hopefully... I understand what you're trying to do.
My rights...
But you are refusing to identify yourself to us?
Yes, sir.
You won't show us your ID?
I will not.
Okay. You've been trained on this.
Yeah, I understand.
You want to play the game, we can play too.
Well, it's not a game.
Well, I wouldn't see why you wouldn't want to identify yourself.
Because I have no reason to. I mean, I have nothing to hide, but
We make a report.
nothing to
We
gain.
make a report on every instance that we go on. Every incident we go on.
Sure.
So we're going to take her name. She's going to provide it to us. We ask for your name so we can identify who we're talking to. It's not because
Okay, that's fine, but do I legally do I have to provide my...
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Under what statute?
Do you have an ID?
Yes, I do have an ID.
Okay, can you give him your ID, please?
Do I legally have to... I talked to my lawyer earlier because I was stopped in Rio Rancho and they told me that I needed an ID and I had one, but I wasn't breaking no laws. So I can call my lawyer now to double check.
Okay, in the meantime, we need your ID.
Do I legally have to provide that?
For that 4th time, yes. Because we don't know if you haven't done anything illegal.
Oh, I haven't. You guys...
Well, we don't know that.
Okay, I'm just making sure you guys haven't got no calls that I was doing anything illegal, right?
I think you absolutely understand. I think you're just trying to make this harder than it needs to be.
I'm honestly no. I'm trying to abide by the laws.
Do you have an ID?
Yes, I do.
Okay, can you please give it to him? I'm not going to ask you again.
Well, why am I being detained?
I've already explained that.
I'm being detained right now.
I've already answered that question.
I'm being...
Don't play dumb, man. I mean, don't act like you don't know.
All I want to do is I just want to keep walking to my father's house.
I would be more than happy to let you keep walking as soon as we check your
You guys
ID.
can follow me to my father's house. I'm not.
Actually,
And
I'm going to ask you one more time.
You're Deputy Wolf?
Your ID.
Well, am I being detained?
You're about to be detained in handcuffs.
Am I free to go?
Start cooperating. You are not free to go.
What law have I broken?
Okay, I'm going to give you one more chance. Okay, you got it with an ID.
Correct. I'm versed on all that.
Oh,
so, they have your information?
Yeah, pretty much.
Driver's license and all that stuff?
Yeah, usually.
Okay.
They got me pictures and information all in their little department.
Okay. ID, please.
I do not consent to ID
Why is that?
because it's my right to privacy.
Okay, when you're walking around to ID you, okay,
No, you
to
don't.
Make sure that,
I'm sorry, officer. You don't. There is no ordinance, and
sir, I'm not, okay, because I'm sorry.
I don't consent to any detainment. You have no. Tell me what reasonable suspicion of a crime am I committed?
Okay, you're walking around.
Free to go.
I'd like to see your ID. Please.
Officer, I do not consent. This is unlawful detainment right now, and I don't consent to this.
Okay, so just hang tight. I'm going to look up your name and who you are, and we'll figure it out that way. Okay, but I don't know who you are. I'm going to make sure you don't have any warrants for your arrest, and that's what we do on every contact the police department makes when we get a call for service. Okay,
I'm sorry,
so just hang tight
officer.
Here.
I need your ID now.
I don't have any ID to show you.
Sir, we're going to arrest you for concealing identity.
I don't know who you are. I'm going to make sure you don't have any warrants for your arrest, and that's what we do on every contact the police department makes when we get a call for service. Okay,